So the first trick we've got for you today is called the smoke cloud clap, and this is one of my favourites because it's really simple to do. Just follow along with me if you want to, or don't. It's really up to you. I'm using this pink vape today. It's really the only one I've got, but it does the job. The first trick is called the clap. Yep. As you can see there, it's really simple. You just make a nice big cloud of vape smoke, and then do a big clap like this, just straight into the cloud, and then it should just disperse quite nicely. The second trick today is called the 180 clap. It's very similar to the first trick I showed. Has a couple of added steps, but it's not too complicated. I think any beginner shouldn't struggle too much with this one. So you basically just do the same thing, but you start this way, and then you do your smoke, and then 180 clap, and it's really just that simple. I know it's a really good one to sort of ease you into the more complicated tricks that we've got coming up later on. Next trick we've got, trick number 3, is you're going to need a prop for this one. You're going to need an aerosol of some sort. I chose this one. Basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to imitate what comes out of this without actually using it. So this one works best if you're behind your aerosol. Take a deep breath, and if you do it right, it should look exactly like you've just sprayed, which is really good for parties and tricking people into thinking that you're using an aerosol when you're not using an aerosol. So it can be really funny, and it never really fails to get a laugh. Now we're going to move on to some of the harder stuff. This one that I want to show you next, you've got to be quite agile for it, but you don't have to be like an athlete or go to the gym every day or anything really. Just make sure you can crouch down or sort of step off to the side, sort of like this. And what you do is, this one's called the Magician or the Houdini, depending on who you talk to. But same first step as the other tricks. You just take in the vape and you blow it out, and then you just appear in the cloud of smoke like Harry Houdini, the famous magician. Whoa, there you go. As you can see there, it looks like you're just sort of coming out of nowhere. Really clever, genius idea. Like this one a lot. Guys, don't worry, it's still me. Shit. Hello guys, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I look different now. It's still me, I just took off my coat. That isn't one of the tricks, but you could probably work it into a vape trick if you wanted to. I guess you'd just maybe vape a big cloud of smoke and then hide in the smoke and sort of quick change, take off your jacket. That would probably be quite cool. This next trick I've got though is slightly different. It's not so much of an aesthetic trick, it's more of a recycling trick for you more conservative vapors out there. What you're going to need is, you're going to need one of these, or like a sandwich bag or a jar. You might be able to use a bottle, but I'm using this today. And basically what we're doing here is we're just going to learn how to save some of your vape for later on, so you're not just constantly burning through it, because obviously we vape quite a lot. And you know, we can get through the juices, especially if you're not buying 3 for £10. You know, you might struggle to sort of fund your vaping. So what you want to do is you want to take this, and every time you have a bit of your vape, you enjoy your vape. And then, quite simple, you save that, and then you keep that for later, and whenever you want another go on it, you just open it up. This next one is probably one of the more famous tricks, also definitely one of the coolest tricks. This is definitely going to get you some high fives and some fist bumps if you do it in a place where there's people that are likely to give you high fives and fist bumps. You do need a glass. I think a plastic glass will work as well, but it does have to be see-through for the best results, because you don't want to cover up the magic that we're about to do here. So you got your glass, you take a big bit of your vape, and you just breathe it in. And there you go. You got a glass of vape now. You can save that for later. Give it to a friend, like, hello, do you want a drink? And then, it's not really, it's just a vape. And people are going to be blown away by that, really. Yeah, it never fails, honestly. It's really one of the best top tier vape tricks, if not the absolute god of vape tricks, I'd say. So guys, we've seen a pretty good display of a pretty vast variety of different types of tricks today. We're coming to an end of the video, but I think we've got time for one more, but I want to make it a really special one. So I'm going to go away and learn how to do a really cool trick. So I feel like I should have saved the best till last, which I didn't. Obviously I showed the glass one already. So I will come back and show you a really cool trick when I've learnt one.